Hi. So I'm sitting out here on the front porch of my abode and just thinking, just smoked a bat and thinking about my daughter that finally moved into her dorm. I shared a little bit about that in the last video, and in this video I just wanted to come on and say I had the realization after yanking it around in my head, carrying it around like a piece of baggage, um, kicking myself in the butt, that I guess we just gotta honor everybody's paths. I think that's what it comes down to. No one's better, no one's worse, no one suffered more, no one suffered less. If you look back at lifetimes, and right now there's just such division, and oh man, you know what? I want to be right. So often I want to freaking be right. So I feel it. I feel like, I justified in my opinions, and, like I'm really smart and I have researched things really well. But gosh, it's such an ego thing. And it just drives me nuts because everybody's just so oppositional. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are. And there's just, oh, it just hurts. That's what it does. It hurts. So, anyways, just as a parent, um, as a mom, I guess a mom is a parent. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up, but yeah, so I'm sitting with my kid tonight at dinner, and he's got tuberous sclerosis complex, and he's 20, and he's becoming an adult, even though he's really, in lots of ways, missed a lot of his schooling with having seizures and behaviors. So he really didn't have the typical upbringing, and I feel like we're really asking a lot of him to really comply with the matrix expectations of a kid who has really not had any kind of training for it, to be honest. He's like too raw, he's too honest. And so, yeah, he's sitting at dinner, and there was something we were talking about, and I saw a look go over his face, and I could just read him, and he was going to think about it, like it was a darkness. And I hate to say he went dark, but because he didn't go dark, but I could just tell he was just upset by it. So I'm like, Jack, what was that look that just came over you? And so then he started talking about it, and it was good. It was good. So I don't know. I'm going to try to do that more. I mean, I do that a lot, but sometimes I'm not as aware as I was tonight of like that moment when the look kind of flashed over his face. And maybe that's being over involved with your kid, but you know what, there's nobody out there that's going to be able to understand him right now like I can. And maybe I'm over involved, and fuck that, because this kid is in no way prepared to go out into the world. He's barely even prepared. I mean, he had seizures and he had behaviors, and he didn't learn a thing. I mean, he really didn't. He learned basics, the very basics, and now he's learning, and it's wow. So I mean, but yet he's got to go out there and somehow fit into the matrix, I guess. I don't know the solutions, but these are all the things that are on my mind as a parent, and just reaching out to society and saying, yeah, let's just honor each other's paths, because life is hard. And yeah, and I want to feel love, I want to feel happy, I want to feel joy, I want to feel peace, and I do. I can go there, I have a place, I'm grounded, I'm happy, but I'm also aware of this rote suffering that we're forcing on an entire sector of society, because we only value a very narrow spectrum of who we are as human beings. So we're energetic beings, and all we're looking at is like very narrow sectors of intellect and physicality, and it's just cutting out this huge resource of enlightened beings that are here in the form of special needs individuals. So I don't know, special needs is probably a bad term now, but that's what it is. It's extra, that there's something extra that is challenging. So I don't know the right way to say it, but that's how I'm describing it. You know, for me, it's my son has what we're calling an intellectual disability. So, I've been a parent of several special needs kids for 25 years, and however I got that, I feel blessed, because these are souls that I was gifted with to learn with them, from them to grow and to evolve. So I see it as a blessing, but it's also really hard. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So yeah, that's it. That's the wrap from Jill tonight on the front porch after smoking a little cannabis and talking my truth.